phones.
Yeah, just use our phones.
So our phones are on these little stands, and
you can just switch angles. Well, we did that with the
app.
game night with StreamYard. We did the angles with the phones. We did that.
We go into Switcher, and then somebody.
Hey
has
everybody! Yes, we're live. We get this set up again. I know you see me.
Somebody has the control panel, and they switch the angles. And then we can do it with like your Instagram ad or your Facebook name or whatever underneath. So it's pretty dope.
That's what I'm like.
That's why y'all don't be seeing on comments. Because I commented a lot last time on Facebook. Y'all don't none of my comments.
Bro,
to get y'all.
KK sister with the
Hey, we live.
I know.
and he's supposed to be the one.
It's your boy D, aka Mr. Live and Five.
It's your fella T1. Let's go.
Big man, a little man.
Every man.
And then she go DJ Baby Blue Diamond.
BBD.
Nothing else. I don't have no nicknames. Just Baby Blue Diamond.
Shout out to SL.
And this is the Where You Ask podcast, and we have a special guest in the building from Socially Responsible. Socially Irresponsible Podcast, Miss Tina, aka, give it all your AKAs, you got so many to keep up with.
Still will.
That's his favorite.
I had a question, but we're not on a sex podcast, so I cannot answer the question.
You can ask that question, it's fine. I'm open to it. So, Steph Curry,
Really?
aka Khaki.
So what does she call you in bed?
AKA Stud Will.
You asked Khaki what?
Big Tina. Big Tina.
Really? 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 So you hit that spot? It's Big Tina.
I need to work with some AKAs. Next season, I'm
Let me know I got you. I put Big Kid on some AKAs not too long ago. I got you.
Along with I don't like my BBD AKA. Find something different.
You made that yourself.
You said it.
Right, you did.
Like, you the one that said
No, then you said BBD.
You have a sex
And then we just.
I'm on
I need to be on that.
I do. I have lots of questions. I have lots of questions. You know, I got you, man.
I'll be there. I got you.
look at Travis' face. But we have a lot of good topics today. If you see the title, we did not title this because I guess the things we did, but we titled this.
That shit was funny.
She, he, them, because we're gonna talk about are men and women really equal. We're gonna talk about dating and all that good stuff. Because you know we want to know.
We're gonna talk about the podcast. So I think I wanna jump into the one that AC who was on with AC. AC made a post right on Facebook, and it says if you ask her on a date and before she says yes, she asks where are you taking me? Drop her. Do you agree?
Fuck no, grow up.
I agree. Fuck her. No, I don't agree. It's just the comments made it worse because the comments that I was reading under his post was these bitches is ungrateful.
Like y'all hate women with standards. That's
not a standard. That's not a standard.
That is
Look.
This is a standard.
Because this is not broke down. They're like, no, I need to know because if I don't like the place or this, and this, but he never said he wasn't gonna give her details on this. He just said if I asked you.
But usually when a man or a woman asks you out on a date, they usually don't say let's go on a date. Usually they say let's go to the movies, let's go to eat.
Yeah.
It's never just let's go on a date. It's never usually specific, so you know where you're going. It's never just let's
It
go.
might be.
But even when you say let's go get something to eat.
Let's go get something to eat because that's what most of them.
But usually that's when you get into the okay, so what are you into? You don't just necessarily say
Well, no, it's supposed
you get
to
into
be-
the let's go.
The
Let's
whole
go
point
eat.
is
Okay, so
supposed
what
to
are you
be
into?
let me take you out for an experience.
Yeah,
That's true, but what
I'll
if you
tell
take me
you-
somewhere I'm allergic? So, you know, like,
Boom.
that's what I say. That's what you into. What are you into?
That find something on the menu that you're not allergic to.
That's why
See how
y'all.
easy that
That's
is?
why y'all get fucking Wendy's and Arby's and all that shit.
Y'all hate women with standards.
I
Yeah,
know.
Exactly.
And she's out of your
I want her to
just
have
say that.
I love her having standards. Just if you gotta, if a chick asks me, you know what, hey man, I see you been working hard. I want to take you out. I'm gonna say, all right, cool. That's it. I don't give a fuck where we going. It's not a standard. It's just that it's somebody doing something. They taking time out of their day to take me somewhere.
So you're blessing me by taking me out to eat?
That's a blessing.
No, it's not.
It might not be a
You get to
blessing
know
to
me.
you.
That's just your avenue to get to know me. That's your
Yeah.
way in. You're not blessing me.
So what
That's
would it
that's
be?
just you're trying to. That's your way of trying to get in, and that's cool. I also so
It can't be. It could be a way to get in. But
yeah, that's your
not all
avenue
the time.
into my life per se, right? That's your avenue
Yeah.
to getting to know me and who I am and being
It's
in
a
my
setting.
space, right?
Versus
Right.
texting.
So if you're trying to get in with me, why wouldn't you take me somewhere that's going to be pleasing to me? That might put me more at ease. That might make me
So
feel
should I
more
say-
comfortable to open up to you, so we can get started with whatever you are trying to start.
Should I say, hey, I want to take you out. Where you want to go?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Well, not necessarily where you
You
want
know
to
what,
go.
that's
You don't
actually-
necessarily have to pick where you want to go.
You
Like
don't
I
hear that
said,
a lot, though.
you can just
See,
say,
but
hey,
you're
what are
saying-
you
I know
into?
You're saying that because that's where you're coming from.
Right.
A lot of people don't feel like that.
The chicks in those comments was not coming from
that
that
same
same
They was not coming from that.
But instead of
So
saying,
that's why we-
what do you want? Because if
Yeah, that's-
you necessarily say, what do you want? 9 times out of 10, they might pick something a little expensive. So just say, what are you into? What is your favorite cuisine?
I'm
And
being
you can
look,
pick whatever
this
restaurant
is
you
just
want in
me.
your budget. If you just say, I like Mexican food, or I
This-
like Chinese.
but
I
this
like-
is just me, right? This is me, and I've been off the dating scene for a while. But this is just me. I'm into surprises. I want to surprise. I don't want you to know. I want to surprise you. I'll tell you, hey, dress casual, semi-casual.
But I feel like that's
This
more
is-
not,
this is-
that's not a first date type thing.
Boom, that's a relationship.
That's more of a
You
second,
surprise
third
your girl
date.
all the time.
Nah, nigga, I just met you. Don't surprise me.
Me and my
Yeah,
wife
but
first
surprise me.
unless we've been talking for a minute.
Me and my
That's
wife's
different.
official first date was at Red Lobster. When it was Red Lobster was
When the Red
considered.
Lobster was the shit. I got you.
Right, that was our official
Oh, did I
upscale.
surprise?
Yes.
You surprised that
I
you told
took
her
her
what to
out.
wear?
Yeah, I said we gonna go on a date, dress up.
But now that's another question AC posted that.
But
he
we
said
didn't dress
that,
like tuxedos.
But AC posted that's another question. He said that some women feel controlled when a man tells you what to wear sometimes. Like if a man say, hey, put this red dress on that I like, I'm gonna take you out somewhere. So women be like,
That's a relationship thing, though.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
would be something that I would
relationship
prefer. Like if I tell my wife, like, hey man,
But
don't
you-
go out
but what
to
if you
eat,
find
but
that
I want you to wear
controlling?
this. I want you to
you
wear
can find that
dress.
controlling, right? You
My
can
wife?
find that sexy, right? You
I
ever
think
tell your
that-
wife to wear something?
That
Well, what
because you're in a space to do that.
You ever
But-
tell your girlfriend to wear something?
Yeah, why not? But if I
But
just
this is
met
a
you,
relationship.
yeah, it's a relationship. If I just met you, nigga, don't tell me what to put on.
And that's it. I wouldn't tell her. I'll just say, because I know what I'll plan on taking her. Okay, for example, this is a relationship though, but this is a part of what I like surprising. Me and my wife's anniversary, I took her on a helicopter ride. I didn't tell her I was taking her on a helicopter ride. I reserved it, I called it and everything, and we just went. And she was like, well, what are you doing? I was like, well, we're about to go on a helicopter ride. But I told her, just wear something cool, like some pants, some tennis shoes, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. I'm preparing you for what I have in store for you.
Right.
If I say,
But that's not
I'm gonna
specifically
say,
telling them what to wear. We just say,
no, yeah, I agree. That's different.
And that's something out of the ordinary too. Nigga, don't tell me what to put on when we going to BJ's Brew House.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Not supposed to dress up for this brick house pizza. Get the fuck out of here.
We hoop.
We have some questions.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Bliss
it.
Goals, I don't know who that is. Shout out to Bliss Goals for tuning in, whoever that is. She said, I was taught that it's thought that matters.
Oh, that's my nigga JB.
JB.
Shout out JB.
Whoever that is. I was taught that it's the thought that matters, but these days, only thing mattering to women is that what you can do for me. Like, damn, if you shut up, I can show you. LOL.
Just those women in those comments.
I mean,
That was all.
that's a fair assessment, but I think that.
But what these women in the comments, like 20 and younger?
Hey man, can y'all turn the air down in here? It's cold as shit. Y'all trying to freeze us. Everybody's gonna get so AC's thing on that.
Oh, you get a chance to go and read those comments.
I read the comments, and one of the comments that AC made was, "I just don't want to feel like I'm being used."
Oh, that post?
Yeah. He was like, I don't want to feel like I'm being used. Okay, you might be getting used for a meal, but you probably gonna try to use her for
Some sex.
I was gonna say something else. For some sex later, right?
Yeah.
So,
Equal transaction.
boom. So why are you so offended if she's asking where you're going? If you feel like you're gonna be used, you're gonna use her for something else too. It's a giving.
So
like,
if I'm
it's-
taking you
it's
to
a push and
PF Chang's,
pull.
I'm expecting a hand job on the way back.
For PF Chang's?
I'm just,
This nigga said a bad job.
it's just levels, right? I guess it's levels.
So I guess that's that new thing on TikTok where they take you,
Take
take
me to
somebody out
Cornbread.
to eat, you ask them, are you coming home? They say no,
Oh,
you
yeah,
split
yeah,
the ticket.
And it's split the ticket, they see not
Split the
coming home.
ticket. They
I
coming
think,
home, split the
I think
ticket.
most
With
people that do that
with Kona or
Conor Grill. I don't
If
know.
you go at
I'm gonna
Happy
have that
Hour,
one.
you get a
I'm gonna
margarita.
I only had Conor once. I only had Conor Grill once.
That Happy Hour is so good.
Yeah. Like I say, I've been off the market for a long time,
Because they're married.
and I'm like, I don't want to be single. This shit is depressing.
I agree, it's hard out here. for
It's
pimp.
depressing watching.
It's
Well,
hard.
but
I'm
it's
not
just
even
like-
a pimp, it's
just
hard
hear
out
that
here.
shit. Just
I'm
hear
not
that
even
shit.
G, it's hard out here, man.
Go through them.
You might as well just be a hoe.
Being single right now is the ghetto. I'm not gonna
Being a
lie
hoe
to
is not it
If
either.
you 30 and up, just hoe it out.
Oh, being a hoe is not it. It's not it.
If you ain't have kids by 35, fucking burn them hoes. I'm just, it's
I don't
safety.
know about that.
It's safety, man. You know.
Thoughts and views.
I was just about to say that.
Yo, for real, like,
Not-
if you 35 and up, you trying to have a baby, yo.
We just had this
Your
conversation.
chances of
I told
survival.
you that a lot of families gonna get us counseled one day. This
Look.
is the day.
35 and up, women, black women especially, 35 and up. When you're trying to have a baby at 35 and up, your chances of surviving the pregnancy lessens dramatically.
Here you go.
I'm just saying.
No, that's,
Do you know why though? The mortality rate, for black women
Yeah.
during childbirth is high as shit because they don't respect us and we're not taught to advocate for ourselves when it
I
comes to
definitely agree with that. And
That's
we
why.
witnessed that. We witnessed that.
Yeah.
During my wife's pregnancy. Like, okay, she's in pain, bitch. What are you not getting?
Right. Yeah.
But that goes back to back in the day because they think black people just can absorb
Can
this
go through
supernatural amounts of pain. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to KK for tuning in, Calvin Williams, the second. He
KK.
said that Conor Grill in Dallas is the spot. Like Bentley's in there. Don't know why people don't go down there. Don't
In
go
Dallas?
down.
It's because the one in Dallas, I think he's either talking about the one at North Park or the one in Plano. Either way it go, that shit is like the club, but it's because that shit is big outside. Like that
Like the
outdoor.
patio.
Yeah, the
You know
outdoor
what?
seating is
The one down
huge.
here is too, because I DJ'd there one time and I'm like, you need a DJ at Conor Grill? I was shocked.
I've been
Yeah,
there once.
yeah, no, it's cool.
Wait,
They
is
don't-
it-
there's
is it
not
like
enough
a
space in that hotel.
It's not.
It's Lock Terra.
No,
No, North Star.
North Star.
No. It's one in Lock Terra.
Oh, yeah?
Is it
No,
still
no,
open?
No. You,
They
yeah,
closed
it is. No, it's
Is it open?
Well, I know the one at
all
North
the time.
Star be popping because I know someone
I
that
see.
DJs there on
I know.
Saturdays.
And I always
They do
see
like
cheesesteak
the
burgers,
mimosas
but I never
and all
see
that.
Yeah, it's right
Until
there.
the other day, I'm like, oh shit.
Plano, he's talking about the one in Plano.
Yeah, the one in Plano be lit. But it's because like the outdoor seating.
Man,
Party
if you go to a restaurant that's here and you go somewhere else, that shit is always better. I don't give a fuck what restaurant.
What's
McDonald's.
that area?
You go to Houston, and McDonald's jumping.
Or here or in
The
Dallas.
Dallas.
Like Uptown, Deep Ellum.
Not deep, brother.
You from that?
I just moved back. I
Oh,
lived there for a couple of years.
Oh, they call it
it's a restaurant.
no, it's an area like where the American Airlines Center is at. It's
Oh,
like
Victory.
yeah, Victory
Victory
Plaza.
Plaza,
Oh,
Victory
yeah.
Square, whatever it's called. Yeah. Oh,
Chocolate.
yes. I just went down there for the first time, like when I went back to visit not too long ago.
Like my boy that played for the Legends, he took like the last time I was in the city, he took me down.
Lit.
It's like like just a plaza restaurant.
It's
It's a club on the second floor.
Outdoor, there's like a big
It's
outdoor
a lot
bar
going on.
stage where people be performing, all type of shit. It's
See,
cool.
this is what I think. This is what on the last podcast where Jason was talking about how San Antonio is so behind us on all these other like venues. Like when you go to Houston, you're gonna get an experience. You go to Dallas, you're gonna get it. You go anywhere else, you get an experience. Here, I guess because I've been here all my life.
I feel like people stuck in their ways out here. When I found
Yeah.
out, like when I found out that they ran Waffle House out of town.
From here,
Yeah, like there was I found out there was a Waffle House.
I thought they were supposed to be bringing one back.
Yeah. I mean,
Might run it back
it's
out.
because this is not us. This is San
Little
Antonio.
Mexico.
It's Little Mexico, bro.
Yeah.
So we're looking for something that isn't appealing to the masses.
Oh, I
You
love
know
it
what
here.
I mean?
I
Like,
love Mexican food. I don't want to.
I do too.
My mom is Hispanic, so
Sabecito.
I have no Hispanic in my blood.
I had 2 carne asadas this morning and hit the spot.
Yeah, that's why Waffle House got ran out of town. The knock at his was like, nigga, get
It was
out of
just
here.
yeah.
I don't like Waffle House. I had it.
It's like you stepping on their block.
Yeah.
They block.
Yeah.
First,
Y'all can keep the Waffle
That's
House.
what
waffles.
No, I'm saying like you coming, you bringing your establishment here,
Hey,
you
that-
taking away from them.
Y'all can keep the
They
Waffle
already
House.
letting Church's Chicken slide, KFC,
I love Waffle
they letting
I
them
had
slide.
once Mississippi.
I don't like the fact I got to drive to Austin to go get it.
Yeah, I agree.
I've never had
I need
Waffle
that.
House.
I need that all-star, baby.
What?
Don't let
I've
me
never
get drunk enough. I'm smashing that whole day. That's a lot of food.
We stopped there
So
one
is
time
that
in
like a
Houston,
good thing?
but the line was so long. we
Waffle
didn't
House, is
do
that what it is?
It's the best drunk food you'll ever have.
Man, you ain't even got to be
For the
drunk
low.
to eat that, though.
So it was better than.
The eggs,
I used to love
the
Church's
eggs,
when I
the
was
wok, the eggs.
I never been drunk enough to want to.
Nachos.
I can't relate.
Ooh, ooh.
I switch my eye.
Eggs is a good menu.
I ain't never been drunk enough.
Eggs is horrible.
I've never ate that. They supposed to be bringing one here, so I'll try it. But I know it's probably not gonna be as authentic as the one in Houston. and shit.
Do they
Now,
sell
the ones in
nachos?
Texas aren't even the most authentic.
No?
Go to Georgia or somewhere
Atlanta.
and go.
Go
That's
to-
what
they based on?
Atlanta
So
Waffle House is different. Boy.
They based out of like the original. They based out of.
I don't know
I
where
don't
they
even
based
know,
out
but
of.
that Atlanta Waffle House is
Certain Waffle houses that you know that's from the.
We gonna find out.
Them Atlanta Waffle houses.
It's Atlanta. I'm pretty sure. Like I say, you go anywhere else from here, McDonald's probably jumping. Fucking Burger King.
You know what's really good in Atlanta?
We used to turn up in
It's
Taco
Chick-fil-A because it's based in Georgia.
Mm.
And they got different. They got like a Hawaiian style
Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A.
You said Chick-fil-A got a what?
It's like a Hawaiian style.
got cocaine in that shit. Some kind of-
They do. Absolutely. I support
Can't
that.
nobody tell me.
Yeah, headquarters in Georgia.
Yeah.
For Waffle House.
Okay.
Okay, so that
I
makes sense.
believe it. My pops is from Georgia, so
That makes sense. Waffle House is overrated as
Waffle House
fuck.
ain't bad.
yeah.
Okay, no, hey, Waffle House is
Waffle
overrated as fudge.
If you pick IHOP, Denny's, or any of that other bullshit on Waffle House, I can't trust you.
You were uncultured.
I can't trust you.
I love my
Bro,
Oh,
this IHOP is disgusting, bro.
no, it depends on which one you go to.
I can do
You gotta know
without.
which one you go
I
to.
can definitely go.
If all the IHOPs closed today, I would not be sad.
No,
I would.
Y'all can have that shit.
I love my IHOP. Now Denny's, no, Denny's nasty. But I can do that.
I take out. If it comes to breakfast, I just go to Whataburger. Push
That-
it.
That's
Me and my wife was having a conversation with Carl earlier tonight. And it was, look, can we stop lying? Look, I understand that, Whataburger is Texas going through, we don't ride that shit. And I get it.
Let's count.
And I get it. But we, like, and y'all.
The views of Dr. Chapman does not represent the whole
I
podcast.
want to hear him out because I feel like I might agree. Go
Like,
ahead.
stop acting like that In-N-Out Burger is nasty.
That's-
Oh, no.
In-N-Out is nasty. In-N-Out is nasty.
And the only place that can have a secret sauce,
I never had In-N-Out.
Don't get the sauce.
I never had In-N-Out.
but
In-N-Out
is nasty. I've had it.
I've
had it. I've had it.
The bun, bro.
So which one is better? Which one do you think is better? Whataburger or In-N-Out?
I don't feel, they're not comparable.
You know what? Next show, we're
They're
gonna
not
have
comparable.
In-N-Out and a Whataburger. We're gonna test
Burger
it out.
shitting on everything.
I like Freddy's.
Freddy's
Freddy's is cool.
Freddy's is
like
good. Murray burgers.
I don't like their fries.
You know what
Murray
Yeah.
Burger. Wait, Murray Burger was a shit. It was on the
It
East.
still is.
What's happening on with the
No,
I don't know what they're doing over
Yeah,
there.
we
It
don't
was
know.
on the East Commerce and you
Nah, I was in East Houston, baby.
Yeah.
Right, East Houston.
Shout out to Ben for tuning in.
Yeah,
Thank you, Ben, for tuning in.
But that was
No,
fair.
no
You
fight
had
on
one on East
Ready
Commerce,
Room.
and then you can go right around the corner, up the hill, and there's one right there.
Yes,
Right by
sir.
the barber shop.
Mhm.
So, man, yeah, that was all the homies worked there. You gonna get hooked up. They had some bomb ass strawberry shakes.
Nigga, the fries
The
was
fries was this West Avenue. I ain't no hate on y'all. I don't know who y'all is, but y'all ain't doing it like that.
That's why I fool with Burger Boy because they got the crinkle fries like Merce.
I never had Burger Boy.
They just opened that one right
Yeah,
there. What is
yeah.
that on South Cross? Fire.
No. I had one. There's one down the strip.
New Braunfels.
Isn't there one
Yeah,
down the
there's one at
strip?
St. Mary's too.
Oh, I went there with a whiteboard.
That's good, bro.
You didn't have to go to White One?
I did. I'm sorry. I love my black man, but white.
You don't love us.
Black men be Y'all gotta get it together. I'm sorry.
Black men be what? Let's have that conversation.
Get it together. Get it together. Okay, so we had a question in the.
Her thoughts and her views is her.
Absolutely.
Black power.
Hello.
White man. You know, white men is more, they men too.
They are.
They ain't gonna beat you up, they gonna kill the whole fucking family.
They probably are.
And get away
Grandma,
And get
the
away
dog,
with
And get away with it.
and
And
say,
they go-
well, I don't know, I'm blacked out. And I don't know what happened. Oh, let's just give us some counseling for 4 years.
Wait a minute.
Motherfucker.
Man, so I
You
saw
know,
that.
white men breed school shooters. I just want you to know.
Yeah, when they grill right, but not when they mix.
What's the next topic?
But so I saw this child support post that I'm gonna talk about.
We're gonna move right past.
It says child support is based upon the needs of the child. Currently, the need of the child currently is biased upon a percentage of the father's paycheck. Not true. Anyway, ain't gonna go into that. I used to work at family law. It's not necessarily just by the father's paycheck, but anyway. Providing that the child with diapers, food, clothes is not where the problem lies. Sometimes these women cheat, abandon the family, etc. Now the father has to pay money to prove her with a new life, to provide her with a new lifestyle. Providing for your child is one thing, providing for your ex is another. Sometimes after paying support, these fathers have no money to take care of themselves, but the system don't care. This maximizes profit for them, and they exploit it to the fullest extent. Fathers are the customer in how much we love our kids and want to see this in the product.
Hey, look.
Now,
All
I
my
have
fellas
to
up there on child support, right? I'm gonna give y'all some game that I just learned.
oh Lord,
If you take ownership of your birth certificate, you don't have to pay child support because the government no longer owns you.
I'm not following. How do you take
So,
ownership?
I mean, what should I have to
You
do
can-
with the red?
What you were saying about the child support, I'm just saying, okay, so I'm just speaking from, I got a couple of family members, male family members that's on child support, but they are the best fucking dads in the world. But it's the bitter baby mama kind of thing. And I think that's fucked up. So that's what I'm saying. If you're able to take care of your kid and she's trying to run the game, because half the time it's game that they're running. Because it might not all be true, but some of that they can go down there without the dad there and say, well, he works in the oil field. I think he makes about $6,000.
yeah, but
a month.
no, they have to prove it though. You can't just say that.
I'm telling you from experience. My cousin, she did not tell him the court date. She went down there,
He can
gave
fight
him a
that.
price,
But he can
and
fight
that's
it.
what he's paying.
But he can fight it.
Who got the money to fight that?
You don't have to have money to fight it.
All
You
you
go
gotta
to
do
the
is
child
take
support.
your check
You go
stub
with
and shit.
yeah. You
Yeah.
check. As soon as you
That's
take
the
your check
problem.
stub.
I'm,
That's another problem.
I'm telling
Sometimes men.
I'm not saying this.
I know, but sometimes men like to brag because I can say this from experience. My brother has 2 kids, and he used to work at the oil field. He was the type that like to brag. And when you do that, they will go back and say, "Hey, I find out he making more." Let's
What you mean, Brad? Like, how much money you make?
yeah, or like
From previous?
we're not just bragging as in how much, or like when you like doing extra spinach instead of just
He
saving
got
it, then yeah, that's all it is. Like, oh, let me
And
show
then
you
they'll
what
go
I
back-
just, let me show you the truck I just got. Oh, you can do that? Okay.
But
So
that's
they can
still
always
fucked
go
up.
back
That's
and-
still fucked
No,
up.
it is messed up.
Here's my problem. Here's my problem, and this is from personal experience, not my child, but
Yeah.
so, boom, you're paying less than $500 a month in child support. You gonna buy yourself a house, a brand new car, and now you, your girlfriend, her kid, and you are living in this house that you're paying all this money for.
Mhm.
Your kid is living in a 1-bedroom apartment with their mom because you either lied or you're not disclosing all of your income, and now your kid is living a totally different life than you or lifestyle than you because you're pissed off at the mom and you don't want to pay
Mhm.
what you should be paying in order for your child to live the life that you see.
And it's not always men paying. 'Cause I've seen it where women have to pay.
The child can go live with him.
I've seen it where this lady had to pay. She was mad that she had to pay this amount, but she told the judge she made this amount. So you can't say that. And then also she was on the internet making fake check stubs too.
How do y'all feel about that? Because
Can you hear
I
Ramona?
Wait, I want to read this. Wait, I want to read this comment real fast.
Like for real. For real.
No, I'm joking. But I want this comment. Ben the Monster, I know he knows from experience, you know, he has to pay child support or supposed to pay child support. I think he died in it, I don't know. Anyway, but Ben the Monster said, don't do it. Trust me, taking ownership of your birth certificate. Think people in the feds have been doing that hustle for years. That's like when they say don't stand up in court because you don't fall under the jurisdiction until you stand. It's all a prison hustle.
It could be. I mean, it's legal ways. It's books that tells you how to do it. It's the straw man effect. I don't know if you know. Y'all heard that before? You know. So you know your driver's license, your birth certificate, all that. Your name is in all capitals, which makes you a business. So when you buy that, you take control. You take ownership of it. That's all it is.
I've seen someone say that about getting pulled over. You take ownership of your birth certificate.
But that's being a sovereign citizen. That's different.
Yeah.
And then it's still stipulations with that, like, okay, you're a sovereign citizen.
None of that. What were you gonna say?
Well, I'm gonna ask like on the topic of child support. How does women feel about having to, like, in some instances having to pay child support? How you feel like
When
how
she
you
was
feel
young,
about
I think some people
this girl was about 18, and of course the stupid stuff she doing on the internet, like posting that she does fake stuff, got her child taken away, and then you can't tell the judge you make this much and get mad when the judge make you pay so much. Like, that's on you.
There's one thing I've seen that I agree with is judges they tend to don't play favoritism. So if the woman has to pay child support, they'll treat her situation just
The same.
I mean, if
same,
you're the
because it's a kid.
non-custodial parent,
It's
then
the
you should
kid.
be
And I've seen it where-
I see no problem.
And I seen it where one of my cousins was a custodial parent. She never filed child support on her ex-husband, and then he got custody of the kids, and the first thing he did was file child support on her. So
Let me tell you where I'm.
That's some deep.
So I've never filed for child support for my daughter. She's 15. Never asked for a penny. Never
not
asked
even
for
back pay. You know, in Texas, you can get back pay when they turn 18.
Look at me. I've never
No, you
even,
can't.
I mean, I'm not
never
saying you
even
can't, but-
looked at child support paperwork. That's my kid.
Yes,
I'm
that's child
doing
support.
what I have to do. If that nigga were to ever, by whatever circumstances, get custody of my child and ask me for child support, I'm going to fucking jail. Just put me in there, bro, because I'm committing a crime.
But that's
nuts.
But I feel like that's stupid too, because like I'm speaking as my brother, he's like and he still get child support little letters in the mail. I'm like, how's he gonna pay? I'm like, dude, you know what he can't pay.
Like he said on
Who?
Boost.
Never heard of him. Go ahead.
You ain't never heard of it?
Never.
And his 9 kids, white man out, little boozy.
Oh, the homophobe with shit on his. I got it. Okay, go ahead. My bad. Now we're on the same page. My bad. We here.
Oh,
I got
he do be having that
you. He be having
dehydration whiteness in his mouth.
You got diabetes.
and eat fried honey buns. That nigga want to die.
I think the same stuff is sort of my mom.
I'm sorry. Why did you? Because I want to hear how you feel, like really feel about this. Like,
That's how I feel.
That's like how do you like why do you feel like he is?
That nigga cannot mind his heterosexual ass business. Nigga, leave the gays alone. He loves
But
talking
he
about
really
that.
nice people antagonizing him.
It's just like when your mama
I don't
tells
think
you
Nas.
that.
I don't think Lil Nas is gay.
Really? I think he's gay as shit.
I don't. I think he's playing. I think he's doing what Daylight did.
I don't know who that is.
He's a battle rapper, and he went a whole year or two acting like he's gay.
I know
Grew his following, blew up his shit. He's like, nah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But you know, because he didn't blow up until he came out. Boosie, like you said, Boosie. I think when he said what he said, he should have just left it alone.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That
he
he
do.
kept going.
Yeah, like we know how you feel, Boosie. We get it. We
Right.
understand how you feel. Leave that nigga alone and
Right.
leave you alone. Yeah, you just keep on.
Now I have a question going back to the child support thing. I wonder how it works with same-sex marriages, same-sex couple.
Oh, it's
gay
the same.
couple. I know Brittany Jenner.
Brittany Griner.
Basketball.
I don't write that about that, but I know she had went through it. Like she was married, but that
And she was
had to
paying
pay
child
child
support.
support. That's kind of
boy. They got flip all this
You
shit.
take when you get
Yeah,
married, y'all won. Y'all won. Your shit becomes their shit. That's why you gotta know who you marrying. They ain't know who you fucking.
Is it crazy for me to like be surprised that Kevin Parker revealed that she
First of all, I'm pissed because I didn't get to shoot my shot.
that Kenneth Foster
She been
was
married for how long?
for 2 years
2 years.
to this woman?
I seen no
They're
picture.
having a baby, like.
And a white woman at that.
Oh, I want to know your thoughts
Oh,
on
yeah,
the Raven
yeah, she
situation
from,
and that comment she made recently.
Like,
Have you seen
Ukraine,
that?
like,
You know where
Ukraine
Raven
or something, like, I forget
So-
she from over there, like Europe or some shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
she black.
Raven Simone is married to a white girl.
Everybody over there.
And apparently, her
Russian, them motherfuckers.
wife had box braids. And someone was saying how she's cultural appropriation. The Raven said, oh, she can't be. She's married to a black girl.
She's full of shit. You're still white.
Yeah.
What? I don't
What? Raven said that a lot.
She's an idiot, bro.
But Raven, again, remember she's not black.
black.
She's not American. She's just an American who loves other Americans.
Dumb as fuck.
Yeah, like OJ.
She said that on her
I'm
program.
just OJ.
What's the how the fuck what's her dude?
Give it that oomba. Orlando Brown.
Hey,
Give that.
as crazy as
She gave him that.
as crazy as he sounded, I think that he was not lying
Yeah.
about none of this
He
shit.
wasn't.
I think it was just that he was so awful. Whatever he was on, it just made him seem.
Yeah.
If you ever need to laugh, just go look at any Orlando Brown.
He was on Glad, right? That was on Glad.
Yeah. I can't believe she said that. Like, calm down, she's married to a black girl.
She's an
Yeah, he
idiot.
was rolling.
Okay.
No,
how-
first off, them
She
black
said that
braids.
was you, right?
No. It was what happened was, I
It
think
was
they
on
were.
live or something.
It was a lot. I think they were supposed to be promoting some kind of jewelry line. I think that's what it was. And someone was saying how her wife had box braids, a white girl. She's like, calm down. She's married to a black woman.
Okay.
First off, the box braids look a mess. So whoever did it did not do a good job.
Okay, so here's
They're like big
my
flaps.
question. I get the comment Raven made that don't make a bit of sense at all. That was dumb. On the hair. Why is it such? I'm not understanding like why is it such a problem?
Because black women get shunned for that shit. I'm
With
in
the
the,
weave
I'm
and
in
the
the
straight hair.
office with my
I've
box
never had it
braids.
explained. Let me understand. I've never had it explained to me why. That's what I mean. I've never had it explained.
I don't know if you paid attention to, there was an act or a law that was passed not too long ago to where you couldn't discriminate against black women for natural hairstyles.
Right. That was in the military.
And
They
men too.
literally had to pass a law for us
That means
to
it
walk
was-
around
Not
with
only that
fucking
too,
box braids.
one of
And
the-
you're gonna go and do it, and everybody thinks that shit is.
One of the
fucking
high
amazing.
schoolers couldn't graduate because he had braids.
It was a black boy that got he was in a wrestling tournament and they
Stuff like that too.
That's the
And then all of that too, do they want to say, like, when we wear either straight hair, when we wear colored hair, they want to say, oh, well, y'all want to act white, y'all acting white. So it's like
Well,
the
white
double
people
standards.
do.
Like,
If
white
it's any white people, if it's any white
White
people, no,
people say
yeah.
people be saying that black
White
people can't
women,
wear
it's
colored
mostly white
hair, or y'all can't wear blonde hair, y'all can't wear red hair, your hair can't be straight, you can't wear weave.
This is
you know.
what white people
But they want us to stick to our natural hairstyles, but then we can't wear our natural
Well,
hairstyles.
I've never heard white women. I've never heard somebody say white women say that. You heard that from like.
the kinky
No,
hair.
White
It's
women,
not-
we
it's
use some of the
Black
comments. they
people,
said.
natural
It's called a
hairstyles,
pound act.
whatever the fuck it is.
Thank you,
If it's
and
straight,
Liz
Exactly.
Austin.
You
Ooh.
If you the first, how can somebody tell you that you gotta be what your natural shit is? I'm the first. All my shit is natural. You are I ain't gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna say it. You are a diluted version of me. So you can't tell me what the fuck is original. Because you're not even original. So, but there's a lot of motherfuckers that got what pissed me off as an adult, you can handle your shit, but as a kid, when you fucking with kids, I hate that. When they cut that boy's hair, or the dude couldn't graduate, it was like 2 or 3 kids couldn't walk the stage.
I hate when white people like dislike black people, didn't want to act like black people, like that Meghan Markle from not Meghan Markle, Meghan I can't think of her last name. She was on The View. If you notice, like the last couple episodes before she left The View, her hairstyle was changing with the
That it was the
braids.
politician's daughter.
Yes, McCain, Meghan McCain.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Her last couple episodes before she left The View, her hairstyle was straight up black, with 2 pigtails braided, with the cornrows. Like she was just And she be straight like, oh, that
pandering. That's all that is. She's pandering because she knows once she leaves that show, she doesn't have a platform. She needs people to buy into her and her brand, so she still got something to fucking do. Like she don't have shit. Who are you? You're nobody.
And Rachel's a racist too. With her little black stuff. She made a racist comment on the View. When someone said, they had a conversation about, like they call it ghetto names. When you hire someone with a ghetto name, they use the example Watermelon Andrea.
I definitely.
And she said, I would never hire no one named Watermelon Andrea. Waving, come on,
Okay.
No, but
she said that.
But people, I do believe in that. I do believe in you naming your kids.
The Umba.
You gotta understand, you're in their world. So if you're gonna plan on being corporate and you working for them, you gonna have to play by their rules. If
But you
naming
can't
your
help the
kid-
parents that
you
you.
naming your
That's what I
kid
said. You can't help the name that your parents
Quantum
gave you.
Felicia.
But
I wouldn't hire a Quantum
But sometimes it don't have to be ghetto. Sometimes, like my name,
I wouldn't say it's
my name
ghetto.
is not necessarily ghetto, but it's very unique.
What, baby blue?
My real name. I'm gonna book you on this show. You're no longer welcome. No, but my real name is very unique, so it's not necessarily ghetto. But sometimes unique names could just be like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. It goes for little boys too. Name your.
I can see my name and not know if I'm black, white, Hispanic,
My son-
especially with my last name. They too many houses, so they don't know what I am.
Right. Yeah.
And most of the houses they know is a white lady that's like a mayor somewhere big in Converse. And I'm like, that's not my mom.
Chances
Like,
are-
clearly.
All our last names originates to some fucking white motherfucker.
Yeah,
It does.
and
My
that's
last name is Irish.
Mine is too.
So
So derivative of O'Reilly.
yeah, mine's Bulgarian.
I don't know
looked
what
up-
my
we
last
got-
name
we got
is.
a-
I just know that my grandparents used are castles and I'm a house.
They
And
sent my
almost was
grandma a
shed.
picture.
So
White though.
Of the
I just know that
Oh,
if your
yeah,
last
they
name
family,
has to do
Bulgarian.
with some kind of building,
I'm like,
stay away from me. I'm done
that's-
with buildings.
That took some big balls. You're gonna take. Yeah, this is all the people that used to own you. Motherfucker.
Dude, what was that one video
We
where
gonna set
that
shit
lady
before
was like,
Shout out to the
oh,
Floyd
my
Mayweather.
name came from a slave. I'm named after my uncle who was a slave, and the lady was like, my parents used to own slaves, and the lady was, my name came from my uncle who was a slave owner, who used to be a slave. She's like, oh. It was just like an awkward little.
That shit is awkward.
White
It should be
people,
awkward.
eat it up.
It should be
Like,
awkward. It should be fucking.
Shout out to the people that's tuned in tonight, Bender Monster, KK, and Miz Austin,
And
which
make-
is Sam Pluto.
Do us
Watch
a
his
favor and
shows
share.
every Wednesday. He does that music, not every Wednesday, today's Wednesday. Every Tuesday. He does the music review shows every Tuesday. So
Make sure y'all share, man. Do us a favor.
like, share, subscribe to Where Guys Podcast. Like, share, subscribe to the
Socially responsible.
What is your live?
Responsible is spelled fucked up. It's
RS. That bust me up.
IRS.
Oh, no, I'm not happy. Y'all got entered to a spelling contest in the house.
First of all, I put the team on my back. Everything I spelled was correct.
You wasn't there when they spelled irresponsible. That's why.
You're absolutely right.
Exactly. No,
Okay, so I wanna. Can I make that video? And we can talk
it's
about.
gonna go live.
It should be on.
You can play it.
That's an actual couple too. Hey, that's true as fuck.
Shout out to Jody Stevenson.
That's not even just. That's not even just dudes. That's
FYI.
general, right? You want your significant other to be honest, truthful, and all that shit. And
But does it depend on the honesty though?
No, it shouldn't. If you want honesty, you want honesty. That's how it should go.
You gotta take
But a
the
lot
you
of
good
gotta
with
take
the
it,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah, but
So the honesty is like, I really think this big booty girl is fine, but I only want you.
What is
That's
wrong
how
with
you
that?
feel.
What is wrong with that? I have eyes. I'm able to see
you're a
things that
human.
are aesthetically pleasing to me. I'm a human being. If I go act on it, then I'm wrong.
Definitely.
So you can look, don't touch.
Yeah.
You know, look, who, look, I always say this. It would be ignorant if you think that your spouse is only attracted to you visually. Like, if you think that she only sees you as the finest thing in the world, like, that's dumb to think that.
Well, yeah, that's actors, actresses.
I'm talking about normal, everyday people.
You out here getting your eye black because you like Morris Chestnut. Like, that's crazy.
Well, that's a celebrity.
That's
He's
crazy.
not a
Watch Boys in the Hood again.
Like,
Watch it again.
Like, even at your
Watch
job,
the wood, whoa.
like if you work at a job where it's like multiple sexes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I work at Amazon, so
Like I work at
everybody
school.
else.
So
if
if
you
you
see
see
somebody
somebody
at school, right?
Gay though, so ain't nobody looking at.
So if you see somebody that's attractive, like first of all, I
I'm
would
not
recommend you
relationship,
say, hey man, this is fine ass bitch at the house. Unless y'all just got a relationship like that. Some shit maybe you should just keep to yourself. That's just the honest truth. But if your significant other asks you, is it any, is there anybody up there? I don't know why they would ask, but if
You got
anybody
a work
up there,
husband, a work
right, something like
wife.
that. If you want to honestly know, it is a chick up there. She does look good. You can't, like you said, you can't punish him because first of all you asked. Now you got him being. He's gonna be. Men in general is not open. Like a dude that's really fucking with you to be open with you. So once he's open with you and he's real, and you punish him for that, it's gonna be a long time before it happens again.
So have y'all been honest with your significant other and it got kind of backfired or they didn't like it?
Yeah, it happens.
Happens all the time.
Well, what's one like situation if you want to speak on it? Nothing like major.
One of mine was giving a coworker ride home a couple of times, but the coworker just happened to look good. But she was my bus assistant. She rode me on the bus.
She rode me on the bus.
Like I rode handicap. I drove a handicap bus. So I had to have
Yeah, I agree with the wife. Yeah, nah. That's how someone gave somebody ride home.
This is why I always say that people that go to church is full of shit. Because if Jesus was doing the same shit, y'all would let that nigga slide. If the pastor was doing this, the pastor got everybody number, and that's cool as fuck. But I can't give a coworker a ride
I
home.
don't think there's anything wrong.
I don't think.
It depends.
If
Like
you
you said,
don't-
you married and you didn't ask for that was
if you
good.
don't
I'm just
cheat,
saying,
you don't
last
cheat.
week, you gave somebody a ride home, they slept with each other twice.
Okay, so that's
That was just the person.
the person you fucking
Yeah.
with.
That's it.
But it never happened in our
If
relationship.
you're locked into your relationship and you're doing what you're supposed
Yeah, that's
to
what I
do in
said,
your
that's
relationship
it.
and respecting y'all's boundaries, there's nothing wrong with you doing the humanitarian thing and giving
The
somebody a
human-
ride.
Yeah, that's
Now, but the smart thing to do is, did you tell your wife before you did it? Do you say, hey, I just want to let you know I'm giving my coworker a ride home? That's the thing. You have to have that open communication.
First of all, she was at work. I get off before
Well,
her.
you should could have texted her the fact that she could have saw that later and say, hey,
Okay,
okay, this got the thoughts of text
See,
me.
that's the thing too. Why is that we have like just on little shit like that? Like we have to make sure. Oh yeah, let me.
Well,
let me
because you never know. Okay, let's just say, just because your intentions might be good, let's just say her intentions wasn't good, and she might say, hey, just let you know, we did this in the car. You never know if her
Yeah,
intentions
but
was bad.
whether
So
I
if
text,
you-
but whether I text
That's
her,
just kind of like,
Whether I
it's
text
just
her-
a little bit like-
whether I text my wife first or tell her after the fact, she gonna still say that regardless.
I know, but it kind of covers. I always tell people
It don't
to cover
cover
yourself.
anything. It doesn't cover anything. Because if it's gonna say it, yeah. I'm saying yeah. I'm dropping her off at home. And I don't say, hey, I leave it at that, and the next thing you hear is this, that, and the third happened.
It's the same as if
It's
I
a
the
lie
same.
whether he said something or not.
It's like, come on, fam.
And the reason
The
why
next question is gonna be, well, why does she feel comfortable with that? I don't fucking know. She did it on her own.
Let's go with this one together.
look,
Let me tell you something.
what happened was I was giving her a ride home. I was like, I left some gas money at the crib. I'm gonna stop this around. I'm gonna stop by the crib and get some gas money. When I went in the house and come back out, my wife was pulling up, and I was like, I said, damn. I said, well, first of all, no, look. So I said,
Like y'all got done doing
no, she never got out. She sat in the car.
No, but you coming out your house.
She in
Yeah,
the
gas
car.
She in the
money.
car. Yeah.
That's
But
yeah.
my first thing was, why the fuck are you home so early?
Yeah.
Like, you don't ever get home this early. So my antennas was up. So I went over there, I was talking to her, I said, hey, babe, what you doing? She was like, oh, I got already. I'm like, oh, cool, all right, let me get your stuff for you. She was like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm about to go drop off Jasmine. She was like, oh, okay. She knew who Jasmine was already. She said, oh, okay, she had a car? I'm like, yeah. So, hey, Jasmine, this is my wife. I'll introduce her. I'll help her get her stuff in the car. In the house. Of course, this is how it goes. So we giving coworkers ride home. I'm like, yeah. So she always try to ask me if I gave one of my coworkers a ride home, would you care? I'm not jealous. I don't have that bone in me. And if you're gonna fuck him, you're gonna fuck him.
Well, I'm jealous.
Whether am I jealous or not, you know what I'm saying? I think it's personally based on looks, because Jasmine wasn't ugly. If it was an older lady that I was giving around on, the shit would be cool.
Damn. If the chick up, if the
Like
chick
if there ain't
ugly,
cougars out here that's preying on young dudes.
yeah, but chick, if a female is ugly, y'all don't give a fuck.
Or she don't feel intimidated.
Or she'll feel
Yeah.
y'all don't give a
It's
I
cool.
do.
Never mind.
Some men be fucking some ugly women.
Well, what you gonna learn about men is that most men will. I don't care how a female look, it's somebody knocking her down.
I know, that's what I said. So,
Once you get over that fact that men don't really base it out,
but
you can
what
have
was the
famous
situation
people
you had
fucking
when you
ugly.
was honest? And it kind of,
Like do something small, like. No, not even that.
how's that being honest?
That ain't got nothing to do with things.
That's not being, do you have a situation?
I don't know. This is-
Shit, let me open this.
Or like,
Ah!
or like, hey, like you want to go to, like hey, you want to go to the park with? No. No, I don't want to.
Wait, you wanna go where?
To the
To
park.
the park. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't.
Honest.
You say I don't ever, the way you said it.
I get it.
Then
Now you put your-
side.
So then it's the white lie.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I always say, a
Yeah.
lie is a lie. So if you throw a surprise birthday party, you have to lie to that person to get to be surprised. So I guess that's the white lie.
I tell black lies personally.
Black lies, yeah. White lies tend to kill people.
Amen. Amen.
Man, before we let you, oh man, I'm done with y'all. Before we let you go, give us your social media links where we can check out social media.
Oh wait, I want to ask you
Tell me.
the equal. Oh,
Are men and women truly equal?
or should they be?
Should they be equal?
Just
Like,
in
just
society,
in
in
general.
dating,
In general, just work, paid, all that. I think it all ties hand in hand.
and yes. I think overall, in general, just in society, yes.
Even when it comes to like fighting,
Just
all
because
that.
it leads to certain, I think those are extremes though.
Yeah,
I think that's
Physical
an extreme.
contact.
Yeah, physical contact and stuff like that. Those are extremes. But I do think that you have to look at everyone equal, because when you look at stuff like the fact that Black women are the most educated demographic in the United States,
especially graduating college.
and you look at the wage gap, and there's still such a big wage gap between even Black men and Black women, and of course between Black women and white men. Like, that's crazy. We're the most educated demographic in America, and yet we're making so much less. So I think it has to start there.
Yeah.
And then trickle down.
Educated or the most registered and enrolled?
No, we're the
It's
most
educated.
educated, achieving degrees. We are the most educated, the most trained demographic in America, and yet we still can't make as much money as the white man who's made it through because of nepotism.
Right. Or trust fund.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's been, and they've been it's like that for years. Like black women, it's only getting. Even black women are starting to be more of successful entrepreneurs. They're on their way up there too.
Yeah, and it sucks that we had to even go that route.
Yeah.
You gotta be.
think that's a good way.
I know. I do too. I think it's an amazing silver lining, and
Yeah.
black people doing what we do and surviving, and then thriving when we're given shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It sucks we couldn't just jump in with my umpteen degree from Ivy League schools and be a CEO like Brad gets to do. You
Right.
know what I mean? I gotta go all the way around and build this shit from the ground up. You know what I mean? But that's what we do.
It's definitely been around. But yeah, that Black Girl Magic, that shit it's only going better, like I said. Like it's you got black women in the trucking business, millionaires. Like it's
Shout out to Yanni Mommy. She has her own trucking business and she's a rapper.
who?
Yanni Mommy.
Okay.
I don't know her name. That's the only guy. That much is an artist. But on trucking company. That's it.
I think
And then
I think that it's like I agree with the equality, especially with the work. I think it depends on the work. Because like let's say construction workers, you know what I'm saying? It probably wouldn't be the same because of the labor that goes into
Right.
it. You know
But
what I mean?
I mean that goes into your productivity. As an employee, you should be given the opportunity to
Yeah,
do
you
the work.
should definitely.
But if you're not producing the way John is producing and Brittany, you gotta go on here home, sis. You know what I mean? Like that, and
Yeah.
that goes into
At least get the chance to
Exactly.
prove that.
if you wanna
I
fuck
can
around
do
with
it.
that sledgehammer, then that's on you, sis. You
And
know
they
what I
out
mean?
there too.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy is they out there and it's guaranteed it's the same. In that instance, I don't think it even depends on if you black or white at this time. It's women in general, like in those sections. But black women for sure, and we ain't gonna get on black men. That shit is fucking scary. Might as well just sell dope.
Oh,
Cartel swag.
not sell dope.
Yeah, with my Kevin Gates.
yeah.
Don't sell dope, but I feel you. And it's based off of fear. It's intimidation. It's intimidation. Not one of the most polarizing figures in the world. Because
Especially if you got a beard. I'm telling you, a black man with a beard is fucking scary.
Not your beard.
No,
That's
I don't give a fuck what you got. I don't care what you got. You can have
she
a goatee.
said,
You can have a goatee.
No.
You any facial hair because they see you with no facial hair, they see you as a boy.
Yeah, it's the same thing like
Yeah, but his is
like
pink.
with glasses. Like folks with glasses.
They might say we have a homeless man.
You know, right.
David and I had that. We have that debate on the show all the time. He buys into respectability politics a lot, and I hate
Who?
Damien on socially responsible. He thinks dressing a certain way, wearing glasses, all these things makes him more palatable. And I get it, but at the end of the day, you're still a black man.
No, yeah, that part. See, if he feels like that's crazy. I'm just saying, as far as it's almost like the colorism effect, right? Fair skin or mixed race individuals are deemed less threatening to the eye than someone of a dark complexion. So that's why it's what I'm saying with the no facial hair and the glasses, like the military, the Air Force is fighting tooth and nail to keep. Like they just updated the shaving requirements, but even still with that, they have the most stringent when it comes to dress and appearance, because they want everything to be like this, and no matter if Jerry
Well, with the clean, quite clean.
clean shit. Like we go through hell to get a shave away, but they don't mind us looking like a crunch bug.
So that means y'all shave like every other day almost.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, they get away with to where they don't have to clean shave.
Well,
because
I'm
they
saying
get
before
bumps.
that. So
if we don't have the shade, we don't have a waiver, we got to shade.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to get that waiver.
No, because the military understand who has the issue with the shade. They
Most of
understand.
that.
Yeah.
Like my MTI said that shit like second, third day that we got there. And he was like, look, we're going medical and everything like that. We need shade away. So everybody started raising their hand.
Did you get one, Jared? You get a shaving waiver?
Yeah.
That before your time.
No, the whole time. When I was in the Navy,
I know it was before your time. You know, you kind of up there.
they call it no shaving shit in the Navy. And the Army is,
She said you was a soldier in the army of the Lord. That's what she said.
I had a full beard in Afghanistan.
He was before Christ.
It's like, it's just like a cleaner shaving face. And they say you put together.
Yeah.
You're more put together than clean
You're
shaving.
falling into the
It's like a
European
white-
standards
yeah,
of
yeah.
what we
But
think is-
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's the same thing with, you know what I'm saying, with glasses, like take for instance Jay-Z, right? For the longest, he was, you know what I'm saying, for the longest, clean shaven,
Caesar.
clean
Yeah.
cut,
Yeah.
Caesar, the whole night. He was wearing glasses with the
Can you
ascots
go back
and
to
all
that?
that.
I said I
To
don't
the
like
point-
your ass, but he don't look
To the point to where, like, when Beyonce would go on Oprah, she couldn't even mention it.
Mhm.
But now, once he's
He's free.
He's Mr. Nose. He's Mr. Nose.
Not Mr. Flowers.
I'm just
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
You feel what I'm saying? Because like Oprah does not respect hip hop at all.
Oh,
She
no,
doesn't
like
respect rap music.
When they
Like,
did
she straight
when they did Barbershop, they didn't have
No.
Ice Cube or Eve on there. They had all the other cast
And
members.
all the other cast members. And remember when Luda did Crash?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
She shitted on Luda
Right.
the entire shit. Like she made it a point to say. Once she edited most of his comments off the show, and then anytime she would address him or say anything about him, she would like, even though she was like, yeah, you're well, this, that, that, even though I don't agree with most of your lyrics. Like she would make it a point to say that every time. And he's sitting there like,
See, that's why I can't be out me and I would say something. It's just me.
Yeah.
I would have said, fuck you, Oprah.
Yeah.
I make the song about
That's
your
the
ass.
thing.
remember when he cut his hair? Remember
Was it before that?
it was release therapy. It was
Release therapy, okay.
It was after because of Fast and Furious, he had to.
that's right. It was
It was
after.
after because he had to.
So like when he did release therapy,
Then it was Chris.
yeah, then he was
Yeah,
Chris.
yeah.
So now,
Oh.
so then now they see him as Chris instead of Ludacris with the braids and the grill and all of that. Guess what he gets for the first time on his first try? A Grammy nomination,
Grammy,
and he won the Grammy that he was nominated for. And he said when he walked up on stage, he was like, "Damn it! It took me to cut my hair to get this. I had to cut my hair to get this."
Yeah.
Sad, man.
I mean, think about it. I mean, I think Busta did almost the same. Because Busta had the dreads, and then he cut, and then he came out with the Big Bang Theory, and he took off. His career kind of elevated after that.
Well, here's the thing with Bust's career never really fell off.
No, it didn't
Because
fall
like, it
off.
was like Busta's always
Because he
with.
Yeah, he was.
He's
I think
he's
it
always
took,
transitioning.
I think
off
it took
that.
off with that Big Bang. Because his intro to the video is him cutting his shit off in the restroom. And then when he looked up, he was like, "Oh shit!"
So do you feel like that's that, or that was more like a reinvention?
It probably could have been a little bit of both.
Yeah.
A little bit of both. I mean, because you got when like you were saying, when Jay-Z was doing his thing, you still had like the niggas trying to come out of Florida and stuff. Like, I'm surprised Cash Money got the deal that they got with the people that they got in Massapequa. I'm still surprised.
That's just because they were making their own money.
Yeah.
And the companies wanted
They
to
couldn't-
piece of it.
they-
That's all it is. They
they
couldn't
couldn't
break
bypass
it.
that. Yeah. Because when Florida, they dress is even worse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, they look just like Jay-Z dreads.
yeah, those
Free
are
forms.
yeah,
Yeah.
those are.
Well, what the thing with Wayne though, like he was
clean cut at first.
Yeah, braids. When
Yeah,
Wayne first
braids.
came out, he had braids.
I mean, when he was rapping, well, okay, I'm
Yeah, but his dreads were
before he started, he had a clean.
But his dress was nice. They won.
Yeah, his,
They
like,
want them
Wayne
to
was
say
at
like
a
they
point
on
where,
there.
like, Wayne was at a point where he really, like, cared about what he looked like when he stepped out the crib. And
Yeah.
after it was, I don't know where.
After the rock and roll album.
Yeah, that's what it
After the rock
was.
and roll album.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Because he didn't have all those
Like,
like,
what's his name? That guy that did the Kenan and Kel theme song.
Cool.
Coolio. He look like Coolio right now. Just let him go. Let the hair go.
Shout out Coolio, man. Coolio was a gangster. I don't know if y'all know that or not. He
Was.
I believe you.
He was a real gangster.
Now he came with them two little strands.
Nah, he's still funny too. Coolio, a crib. He's a real crib. Crib. Big crib.
I seen him. I ain't gonna lie, this is so random, but I seen two dudes fighting at Epic, and it's an older dude, and yes, he lost his dread.
What?
There was a dread on the floor.
Hey man,
A dreadlock on the floor.
So this is the second time I had locks. This is the second time. The first time I had locks, I was breaking up a fight, and one of the girls grabbed a hold of my hair. I wasn't even in the fight. I was trying to break the shit up. One of the girls grabbed a hold of my hair, and I lost 2 locks. Tragic.
The lock.
So you got none.
No, that's why I'm tapered on the side now, because I can't grow the hair right here, because they snatched my shit out from the roots.
Wow.
Yeah, that shit.
Tragic.
But shout out to the
I
camera guy who
who
shot the dread on the floor.
Why did you, this is a club? Did you try to break the fight up? Where was this at?
Public domain.
Yeah. I didn't vote. The fight was not over me.
You should. Yeah,
Yes, for sure.
most innocent bystanders get the worst.
Look at this nigga. What's your problem, bro?
It's
I
so
love
much
it.
to the
I love
story.
making fights on the kids. I'll do that in a
Like,
minute.
you
I love making fights on the kids.
When I get the response of, there's a whole lot to that shit.
On the next episode,
The next episode. We're gonna go back to part 2.
3-part series.
You know what?
You know
So
what
we're
happens to
gonna
Dread,
take up for a couple episodes. We
Yeah.
got a lot of explaining to do.
My boo got in a fight. I was trying to break the shit up. She losing. I was trying to break the shit up, and the other
You
girl,
let her lose?
I was trying to break it up. Like I
You
didn't let her
them,
lose, but
you let them
She was
hit
losing.
you.
she was losing, so I broke it up
You let
before it
them
got
hit her.
bad.
That's
You're right. It was before I stood on the things that I stand on.
okay. So like you let
It's a
them
long
hit
time ago.
you.
Now
Now
it's
like,
not
no, you ain't hit my woman.
Right,
You
yeah,
ain't hit my woman.
Up here, we jumping everybody.
Yeah.
There's no questions asked.
Yeah, my wife getting in a fight. I'm jumping. I'm just so
Oh,
good.
this nigga said I'm jumping.
Oh no, I'm jumping.
Nah, real shit.
I'm rocking.
I'm rocking.
I'm mad. We won.
You're not-
Period.
Y'all gotta fight us.
Yeah, yeah. Tag team champ.
I don't put myself
If
in
it's going on one,
situations.
baby, put it in the headlock.
Fights.
Stop putting her around, put her in the
Hey,
headlock.
look, shout out to my wife. She took kickboxing in college a little, so she know a little bit. I said, babe, just hold her. I'll rock her ass asleep.
I've never been in a situation like that, so I don't know.
Look,
I've never
look.
been to a fight. We had this conversation. I've never been to a fight.
Yeah,
Wow.
I can't. I don't know.
you gonna lose your person.
But if anybody want to be my man, I'm not gonna get into it.
Everybody
If
loves
you
to
the
fight.
fight with my man,
I've never lost.
No?
I might leave you.
How many fights you
I might
been
leave you there.
Few? I lost a fight. I lost to the same person like 3 times in one day.
Wait, I'm lying. I lost the fight in the 4th grade. Dewan Smith, she beat my motherfucking ass at recess. Fuck you, Dewan.
That kind
But other than that,
That's a girls' league?
yeah, she wore my ass out.
Don't judge. We just talked about that. Look.
I am. I'm just
I got
a
a
man.
Oh, okay, you don't judge, man. Y'all probably
Travis
know
trying
me.
to
I
fight
got
the
beat up by
kids
a
over
dude.
me. Travis trying to fight the kids over me. Mrs. Perez calling you
Oh,
out.
you going back? What's up?
We fight kids too.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on, stop.
I will show them on the kids.
Oh,
that they
yeah.
fighting.
Time out,
Go
time
ahead.
out,
Oh,
time
here
out,
you
time
go.
out.
That's
'Cause I didn't know
the
she
right
was on. I didn't know she was on, but my wife, this past Saturday,
Yes.
graduated from college. So she has her bachelor's in business administration and entrepreneurship. She graduated summa cum laude, so baby,
She said, "Hey, boo, I'm homework free."
congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Both our wives is homework free. That's a good one.
Once
I got
Your
again,
wife graduated
the
too,
most
right?
educated
Your wife graduated.
demographic in America.
Yeah.
Right here.
But I'm right behind, but I got class.
He's right
I
behind.
still got school though.
I ain't behind you.
I might go back to school to be a teacher. I'm gonna go. I'll be like, F these kids every day.
Okay.
I'm like, F these
Being
kids.
a teacher is
I go to
sad.
YouTube University.
It really
Yeah.
is. It is.
It's a forever college.
But it depends on the grade level.
Shit, you gonna be a sub.
Man,
SAIs these
No, I'm
days,
working at school.
$225 a day.
I know.
for substitute teachers.
Greatest
And
The
then if you go to
Drake
Davis and Sam Houston, they give you
Right,
an
right.
extra pay on top of that. Because they're looking for subs at Davis and Sam Houston.
Shit, my off days, I'm like,
Sam.
I work in a school, so I know how it is. But
Wow.
You know that was our shit.
That's
what's the
crazy.
I didn't hear what you were saying.
That's
Sam,
Boy, it was me, son.
We appreciate the shout out. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
What school did you go to?
I went to Russia.
Oh, Roosevelt.
Wow.
We had Roseville, we had Slutson.
Jetson.
Slutson.
Jetson.
That's what we used to go to.
I know
All
Slutson.
the chicks had cars.
This is why I buy.
All the chicks had
I'm
All
not.
the chicks had cars, so we come up there.
Jetson.
That's what we get. We get a ride. You know? We need to ride to the Taco Bell after the games. No, we used to go down to Watertown.
I ain't put that out there.
You damn right I can.
Whisper.
I'm gonna grab that before I get home.
That's not the old. I'm old.
Oh, 8? Damn, I'm old 3.
Sheesh.
Greatest class ever.
Everybody got
You know what I'm saying?
But before we go again, how we got into it, tell us where we can catch Sophie Responsible. I was gonna say live at 5 because that's his
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, tell live at 5.
live at not 5. Because that distract, that's out. Anyway, go ahead.
Distract.
You said
You catch me on social
Please,
media.
because I'm
Responsible.
hungry.
Socially.
What you hungry for?
IRSPN, SBL, on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. We usually record on Saturdays. Just depends. Sometimes you catch me, sometimes you don't.
Y'all was live yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Was that yesterday? Monday.
Monday. I know Monday. Y'all didn't answer my
Yeah, we
questions.
recorded on Monday.
KK, y'all didn't answer my questions. Y'all, I am gonna call y'all out. Y'all talking about all these comedians that came in town. I'm over here commenting like you don't know about the comedians until the day of the show. Y'all didn't
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Like Tim Bay, did you know Tim Bay was in town at the day of the show?
I
I ain't
knew
gonna
he
lie.
was coming because I followed him on social
Socially
media.
Responsible, Radioactive Podcast,
Who?
y'all, Radioactive, and
He says,
and if this mic can talk, y'all are horrible at reading comments. They reading comments after
and
the show.
my bad habit is I'm good at reading comments. I'll cut you off. Like so and so said.
She read all of them.
We can't see them now with the new system that we use. We can't see them on the screen. Like we have a big TV screen that's right above where we sit.
Yeah,
Don't you-
see y'all.
And we
But
can,
on
yeah,
the
we can't
computers
see
with
them.
controls?
KK sits over there. No, somebody who's completely off screen has a computer with the control. They don't have a mic.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's
He Jones them, they
They read no. They read comments, but they it depends on if they're on Facebook or YouTube. They read their comments because I tune in
okay.
on their tweet chats. So it depends on what you tune into. They read comments, but I'm going to
Radioactive.
Oh,
go ahead.
I be talking shit.
Talking shit.
I talk shit. I don't care, bro. I don't feel like there's too many people out here fucking me with this podcast shit. Like I talk my
Are
shit.
you cool with that going on?
Yeah.
Shut up. Okay.
It's not platform. I respect what y'all doing. This is what y'all
So
chose.
would y'all
to
come
do.
by this on your show? Oh yeah.
Shit.
Okay.
I'm down.
Right.
Look, am I gonna be on the episode?
Right.
Invite us when you on the episode.
I got you. I got you.
But before we let you go, I just want to say, make sure you go ahead and vote for me, Female D of the Year, SEA Awards. Go ahead. Voting in sometime in March is a long time, so just use all your email addresses and just vote as many times as you sign up for Hulu free trial. Use all them emails and vote for me,
Wow.
and then
That's a good one.
No, it's true. My Hulu right now is underneath another name. I don't know who Ayanna Morrison is, but that's my little alias. So. Bye. That was my free trial that I finally gave in and just paid for it. So that's it. And then also I am the brand ambassador for MVP5. If you like it's like Instagram meets Clubhouse. It's Black owned. They're from San Antonio. It's a couple. They're dope people. So go ahead. We only do all podcasts on MVP5. It's free to sign up, and people can tip you, and it goes directly to your PayPal. The reason why I know is the lady called me. She's like, "Hey, you're gonna be a brand ambassador. I'm gonna tip you $10 and straight into my PayPal." Boom. So that's why I like it. So no matter what you post, if people like it, they can tip you $1, $10,
It's like a Patreon.
kind of like that. And then they're gonna have a new feature soon where you get to go live on their app. So go ahead, sign up for the app. It's free. You can get it on Apple Store or that good store. I'm trying to see.
No, I do not have anything coming up, but once I have something coming up, I will
Definitely let us know.
Oh, we got
this,
Will.
yeah, this Saturday, we'll
Yes.
be at the Blow Stunner's birthday party, interviewing Lil Will. If your Dougie is better than mine, show me, you can get a free entry. If not, then you ain't gonna get no free entry. I'm calling y'all out. Y'all can't do the Dougie. Y'all suck.
I haven't been Dougie in 10 years.
Nobody has.
I haven't done a Dougie since I did the video for the challenge. I'm over here like trying to remember how to do it. I'm like, is this how you do it? I'm trying to remember how to do it.
Nobody has it, Manuel.
And Stream My Song, I've been doing it. It's out, iTunes, Google Play, all that good stuff. You can also catch it on Urban Street Radio. If This Mic and Talk play, I don't know any other podcast plays it. I ain't gonna call y'all out. Anyways, Joe, you play music on your show?
Yeah.
Oh.
We started this thing called Bar for Bar, where we
Bar for Bar?
Bar for Bar. So like I started rapping the song, we go around in a circle and do other fun stuff with the loser.
Oh, we started a show kind of like that called Catch the Beat. It didn't pop out because, you know, the guy that tried to start it, you know, to this people. You know.
Oh shit!
Anyway,
All right,
but
well,
I am DJ Baby Blue Diamond.
Your boy DJ Mr. Live and Fire.
the one.
The one, T1, and this is.
I don't know who I am because God